Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our Year 5 Mathematics, where our topic will be Fractions 1. So what is our learning objective for today? Today we are going to solve one-step word problems involving fractions. What is our learning outcomes for today? So these are the skills that you need to learn or should know by the end of the lesson. So express division as a fraction, able to express fraction in its simplest form, change mixed number to improper fraction, multiply and addition, change improper fraction to a mixed number by using division, add or subtract unlike fraction using the LCM, lowest common multiple method. So in the previous weeks, we have learned how to add a mixed number and also subtraction of a mixed number. So those are the skills that you are going to use today. Okay, here is example 1. So let me just read it out for you. Farah baked 8 cakes of the same size. She divided the cakes equally to her 3 sisters. What fraction of the cake did each sister get? Okay, so you imagine if you have 8 cakes of the same size. Okay, and then Farah wanted to share the cakes equally to her 3 sisters. So we have 1, 2, 3 plates here. What fraction of the cake did each sister get? Okay, so step number 1. When we have word problems, you need to read and understand each sentence. So, did you manage to read and understand each sentence? Yes. If so, that's great. If you're still unsure, you pause the video and repeat back of the story we have here. Okay? Since we have done step number 1, we will move on to step number 2, which is we are going to circle the number or fraction. So, circle digit 8, 8 cakes, and then circle 3 sisters. Step number 3, underline important information. So in this story, who is or what is the important information that you can get? Okay, so we can actually underline divided. That is one of the hints for you to solve this word problem. So divided, and then equally. Okay, equally means the same size, and then fraction, each sister. Okay, so if you read again the question is asking what fraction of the cake did each sister get. So we know that our final answer, we will write it down as fraction. And then I underline also each sister, which means 1 sister. Step number 4, we need to decide the operation. So the operation of fractions that we have learned so far is divide, plus, and minus. So which of these operations are you going to choose? Great! We are going to choose divide. So 8 divided by 3. Because total there are 8 cakes and I want to share it with 3 sisters. So 8 divided by 3. How did you know that the operation is division? Yes, excellent. We know that we will use division because of the word divided, equally, and each sister. So those are the hints. So I will express this division 8 divided by 3 into fraction. So 8 out of 3. Now, this is called an improper fraction because the numerator is much bigger than the denominator here. So I will express this as mixed number. Okay, so I'm going to show the working. Okay, so this is what I've explained earlier. This is improper fraction. since numerator digit 8 is bigger than the denominator, which is digit 3. So I will change this into a mixed number. And how do I change it to a mixed number? By using division. So 8 divided by 3 here. Is there any 8 in the multiples of 3? No. So which one are you going to choose? Great. We are going to choose digit 6, which is the second multiple. So 2 minus 6. So 8 minus 6 is 2. So my final answer is, remember, your answer is a whole number. The remainder is the numerator. So my final answer for this question is 2 out of 3. So these are the fraction that each or one sister will get. Okay, so let's look at example 2. Okay, remember step number 1, we need to read and understand each sentence. So Ali's water bottle contained 1 out of 2 liter of water. Zaki's water bottle contained 1 out of 4 liter of water. How much water did their water bottles contain all together? Okay, so Ali's, this is, just imagine, okay, so this is Ali's water bottle and this is Zaki's water bottle. So we want to know how much water did their water bottles contain altogether. So step 2, circle the number or fraction. So we are going to circle 1 1.5. Sorry, not 1 1.5. It is 1 out of 2. And then 1 out of 4. Step 3, we need to underline important information. So important information, actually you can underline Ali's and also Zaki's, okay? But this time I will only underline all together. Okay? All together. So step number 4, we need to decide the operation. Divide, plus, or minus. So which operation are you going to choose to answer this question? Great, we are going to choose addition because of the hint here, all together. Okay, so I'm going to choose plus. Step number 5, we need to show the working. So do you remember how to add a mixed number in its simplest form? Okay, so first I'm going to add the whole number first. So 1 plus 1, the answer is 2. And then this is unlike fraction, so I'm going to change this to like fraction by using the LCM method, lowest common multiple method. So I'm going to list out the multiples of 2 and also the multiples of 4. So here is the LCM. Okay, so which one are you going to choose? Great, we are going to choose digit 2. Not digit 2. We are going to choose digit 4. So 2 times what gives you 4? 2 times 2. 4 times what gives you 4? 1. So 4 times 1. Next, I'm going to multiply the denominator here. So 2 times 2 from here. Okay, 2 times 2, the answer is 4. 1 times 2, the answer is 2. Next, 4 times what gives you 4? What did you write here? Times 1. So 4 times 1. At the top also 1 times 1. So I'm left with 1 out of 4. Next, I'm going to add them. Since I already have here like fraction because the denominator here is the same. So 2 plus 1, the answer is 3. So my final answer for this question is 3 out of 4 liter of water. Let's move on to the next example. Example 3. Arif bought 1 out of 2 kilogram of flour to bake a cake. He gave 5 out of 6 kilogram of flour to his sister Aina. How much kilogram of flour did he have left? Step number 1. Need to read and understand each sentence. So did you manage to read and understand each sentence? Okay, so let's imagine Arif. This is the total kilogram of flour that he bought for him to bake a cake. He gave 5 out of 6 kilogram of flour to his sister. How much kilogram of flour did he have left? So imagine that he gave 2 whole numbers, so which is 2, and then 5 out of 6 from this packet of flour. Okay, so since we have understood each sentence, we are going to circle the number or the fraction. Okay, so we are going to circle 3 1 out of 2, and then we are going to circle 2 5 out of 6. Step 3, underline important information. So what are the most important information that you could underline? Left. Okay, you could also underline gave. Okay, so he gave away 5 out of 6 kilogram of flour. But the question is asking, how much kilogram of flour did he have left? Okay, so which operation are we going to choose? Are we going to choose division, addition, or subtraction? Excellent. We are going to choose subtraction. Why? Because of the word here, left. Because he gave it away to his sister. So how much did he have left? So we are going to use subtraction. Now, from the previous lessons, we have learned about subtraction of a mixed number, and we are going to use those skills to answer this question. So I have here a mixed number, and I'm going to show the working. How? This mixed number, I'm going to express it as improper fraction. So multiply and plus. So I have here 2 times 3 plus 1. Here 6 times 2 plus 5. The denominator, remember, stays the same. So what is 2 times 3? The answer is 6. 6 plus 1, the answer is 7. What is 6 times 2? The answer is 12. 12 plus 5, the answer is 17. Next, I'm going to express this into like fraction, because this is unlike fraction due to difference number in denominator. So using the LCM method, multiples of 2 and multiples of 6. So where's the LCM here? What do you think? Yes, the LCM here is actually 6. Okay, the smallest number that you can think of that is a common. So 2 times 3 and 6 times 1 gives you 6. So the new denominator is 6. So 2 times 3, okay, from here also 7 times 3. So what is 7 times 3? The answer is 21. So 6 times what gives you 6? What did you write here? Times 1. So 6 times 1, 17 times 1. What is 17 times 1? The answer is 17. Okay, next I'm going to show you the working. Since this is like fraction, we can easily minus them. 21 minus 17. So 1 minus 7 can? Do you think it is possible for us to subtract? No. So we need to regroup. So regroup from digit 2. 2 becomes 1. 1 becomes 11. So what is 11 minus 7? Great. The answer is 4. 1 times 1 is 0. So I'm left with 4 out of 6. Okay. Since I have 4 out of 6, I can express this as the simplest form. So which multiplication table has both 4 and 6? Excellent. Multiples of 2. You can see that the multiples of 2, there are digit 4 and digit 6. So 4 divided by 2, 6 divided by 2, the answer is 2 out of 3 kilograms. So this is my final answer. Okay, so let's recap back for our learning outcomes. So we need to express division as a fraction, able to express fraction in its simplest form, change mixed number to improper fraction, change improper fraction to mixed division, not mixed division is supposed to be a mixed number, add or subtract unlike fractions using the LCM, lowest common multiple method. So out of these learning outcomes, which one that you are the most confident with, and which one of the skills that you are least confident with? Okay. So if you manage to know all of the skills here, then good for you. If some of you may still need practice, it's okay, because in the worksheets here you can actually practice more on the skills given here. Alright, so good luck in answering your worksheets, and you may text or private message me if you have any questions.